Do this voting. Please welcome to the stage your knapsack, the awesome Evan Wonderlich, everybody. Put it together.
How's it going? I'm Emo Michael Sarah. Yeah, I look like I do drugs, I act like I do drugs. I don't do drugs, guys, I'm just from Oshawa. Yeah, you like meth, that's good. Alright. Yeah, no, I am wearing like, okay, speaking of drugs, I got to meet Rob Ford back in the day. Now, I know I look 12, but like, do you like Ford, sir? Oh, right, okay, moving on. How about you, collector? You like Ford?
I think I was like 13 when he first.
All right, okay, cool. Okay, I don't know. I did get to meet Rob Ford. I thought he was a cool mayor. I went up to him and I was like, hey, Mr. Mayor, and he handed me like a key, and I was like, is this the key to the city? And he was like, it's better! Yeah, I'm a silly guy. I don't know. I like silly things. Like here's my impression of a school shooter. Thank you. It's okay. I'm not a man. Yeah, I'm a dude. You know, like you're a dude. Obviously, you're a dude. Child, dude, but you're kind of a man, right? You like meth, and you're definitely a man. You're with braces, apparently. Jesus. Sorry, I got that close to him. I saw an adult man with braces. That's not manly. But like, okay, man that likes meth. You got like you're a man, right?
Ish.
Okay, so you can't be too sure. You gotta ask these days. Okay, your name could be Tiffany. Who knows? You know, like, do you got a job?
No.
No? Alright, well, that's unemployment. So you're just feeding off her, you're just getting the sugar mama. Like it, alright, moving on. So you're kind of manly, you're nerdy, but you're manly. You do have a job, right? Oh, fuck. God. What do you do? A bud tender. See, I actually do the same thing. But you know what? That's a fucking dude job, man. But like, fuck you. Okay. Okay. I know you're a man. You probably got a kid you hate. You know, you know what tariffs are. You know, like, what's your job?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher. See, that's manly. You gotta deal with kids in an appropriate way. You know, you gotta teach the young people. You know, like, how many dicks do you see? Like, as a teacher, I'm sorry, I know that's a weird question, but like, as a teacher, how many, like, just, you know, big dicks?
That makes it worse.
Okay,
No.
that's fucking, wow. HR needs them. Okay. You're what?
I'm a music teacher, a band teacher.
Okay, that doesn't make it better, the way that you stutter and you're like, yeah, 4, I don't know, you know, trombones, you know? Okay, the only reason I ask is like, before I was a bud tender and I was selling weed legally, I was a janitor at a gym, you know, and I saw over like 1,000 dicks. You know, 1,000 dicks, that's like one too many dicks. You know, like that hurts your psyche, you know? See, a 0 is the right amount to see in the workplace, you know? I saw over 1,000, like, I felt like it was so much dick, they should have mentioned it in the interview. You know, like you sit down, they're like, do you know Wimmis? Yeah, I know Wimmis. Do you know bleach? I know how to use bleach. Yeah, all right, you're gonna see 1,000 dicks. Fuck it, minimum wage, yeah, you know? Like, miss, how many dicks do you see a day? 3, okay. Fucking yeah, your boyfriends, your cousins, your dads, that's good. Yeah, you know? Okay, he just slapped him like they had a threesome, that was cool. You know? That's a dude right there, that's a high five at Eiffel Tower, and that's fun, that's good. That's good, but see, 3 is okay. For me, I feel like I'd be good with like a dick a day. You know, because like a dick a day is just my own, you know? A dick a day is fine, a dick a day is great, like a dick a day is sane. Like I'm sure seeing 0 dicks, you're probably fine. You're great, you know? I'm psychotic, man. I have so many problems. Like, okay, I was in a psych ward back in the day. It levels up, don't worry. And thank you for laughing, because some people get fucking weird when I talk about psych wards, you know? It was an Oshawa one, so I'm good. But like at the psych ward, like when I talk about it, people don't laugh. They do that silent laugh that we had to do in the psych ward. You know, you just sit there and you're like, wanna hear me? You know, yeah. I don't know. But see, that's such a dude thing to do. Be like, I was in a psych ward. I like drugs. Yeah, you know, like that's. I don't know. I'm such a dude. I don't. Do you fuck like a man? Yeah. How do you do that? How do you fuck like a man? Like, you're like, yes. Honey. Yes. You know. Like, do you salute when you come? You're like, yo. You know, like, ooh. You know. I'm a dude. I like fucking like I have five when I come. You know, just woo, you know, like I fuck like this. I literally fuck like this. This is all angles. I'm like, I'm just happy to be here, honey. Woo! You know, like I learned too. You can only make like certain noises in bed. I learned that. I learned like I like making animal noises because I'm vegan. You know, that's why I look ill. No, but I do like making animal noises in bed. Like last night, you know, I pulled out Tiger. You know, I was like a rawr. You know, like I pulled out like have you gotten a cat on you before? You're like 12. Fuck. Okay, you guys seem happy. He's pulled out like a good animal, like a monkey, right? He's just behind you going, you know? Is that yeah? No, okay, that got awkward. That got really okay. Ooh, okay, shit. I don't know. I like pulling out like I did horse recently. The horse you can do. Horse is like acceptable, you know. There's like Trojan horse condoms. I can bring a horse whip in bed. You know, I can go behind a girl and just go. You know, the worst she'll do is she'll turn around and be like, "Giddy up, cowboy!" And like, you know, there is one animal that's actually really hard to do. I learned the hard way. I went behind a girl and I just went. I was doing whale, people. I was doing the whale. Whale is so. I didn't understand because I just thought we were doing big dick animals, you know. Whale's got a big dick, you know. Just go behind her. She'll turn around like, "Am I boring you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm coming." Speaking of whale dick, okay, I might be dating myself a bit, but like, do you guys remember that movie Free Willy? Yeah, the older people from Regina or Vagina, whatever. You guys like Free Willy and Regina? That movie had like such a fucking awesome poster. It had like a little kid on a rock and a whale was jumping over him. That's wildly inaccurate. Wildly inaccurate. It is, you know, because the movie literally should have ended like this, like jump, Free Willy. Oh, you know, like that's just sad. Like then you got to go to the kid's funeral. I don't know. That's yeah. That was so dumb. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with this. Here's my impression of a cool baby. Oh, wham! Okay, guys, thanks so much. Give it up for your host.